So it's race week once again, the sixth of the season, and this ushers us into the Euro Summer Series of about 9 races. And the Principality at Monte Carlo takes center stage, and it is the Monaco Grand Prix. So the Monaco Grand Prix is a crown jewel, a race that blends history, glamour, skill, and bravery like nowhere else. Racing through the narrow streets of Monte Carlo, just inches from the barriers, feels like treading a needle at top speed. It has an incredibly narrow and iconic circuit of 19 corners, 3.337 kilometers in length, and a distance of 260.286 kilometers, spanning for about 78 laps. Overtaking on the tight streets is harder. The drivers push themselves to the limits of the circuit. So since overtaking is difficult on race day, drivers put extra efforts into having a decent qualifying session for precision, knowing fully well that any lapse in concentration can ruin their entire weekend. So therefore, balancing risk and reward is very vital at the Monaco Grand Prix. So we're set to have 3 free practice sessions this weekend, 2 on Friday, 1 on Saturday. So later on Saturday by 3 p.m. we get to see the qualifying rounds, which sets the grid up for the race day itself on Sunday by 2 p.m. Finally, guys, our afternoon races are back. Enough of the races at ungodly hours of the day. For someone like us in this part of the world, in Africa, just needed that break from the early morning races or to the late night races. Finally, we have our afternoon races back in our lives. So who are your winners? Who are the drivers you think would be standing on the podium after race day? And knowing fully well that there are certain teams that thrive well with corners, the Ferraris, the McLarens. Who do you think would be taking the win after the race on Sunday? Let me know in the comment section. Or is it still going to be the dominance of the Mercedes drivers, Kimi Antonelli and George Russell? Let me know in the comments concerning this one. So in case you've forgotten how the standings look like for the drivers and for the constructors, is for the drivers, Kimi Antonelli still heads that one with 43 points ahead of his teammate in second. And Lewis Hamilton moves up a notch from 5th position to 4th this time around. And for the constructors' championship, we still have Mercedes of both drivers, Kimi and George Russell, leading the pack with 219 points heading into this weekend at Monte Carlo. In other news, the Monegasque himself, talking about Charles Leclerc, the only person from Monaco on the grid at the moment in Formula One, has just signed a new multi-year deal with the side, making him one of the top earners in Formula One as a driver. So congratulations to Charles Leclerc. He would have a decent weekend for himself if he can put himself in pole position to win the race or finish on the podium. It's going to really cap the whole weekend for Charles Leclerc. So congratulations to Charles Leclerc for securing that deal. So there you have it for my preview of the Monaco Grand Prix this weekend. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. 78 laps. Let me just tell you ahead, it's about to be a very, very long one since we are not going to be seeing much drama and overtaking. So get ready, get prepared for the ball fest that is about to hit our screens on Sunday. And I'll see you in my next video. That will be the review of everything we've been able to see from Friday, Saturday, and also Sunday, much later that day. So do have for yourself a great time. Cheers.